Hi, and welcome to a presentation of our augmented reality solution for mechanical repair that can be used for any complex machinery such as construction or agricultural equipment, transportation machinery, assembly equipment, or in this example, energy generation equipment. Today, we'll talk about and show you some of the features of this smart glasses AR software. First, we'll turn on the virtual assistant by saying its name, Abigail. You can give Abigail voice commands at any time for a truly hands-free experience. It's now turned on and listening for further instruction. As you can see at the top right hand side where it says speech listening is on. Here we can see the main menu. Let's start navigating to the Turbine Lookup feature, Identification Turbine. And now we can say Model Scan. So now that feature is open, we can scan a number of things using this feature, such as a string of characters or numbers, barcodes or QR codes, to easily retrieve information. In this case, we're going to scan a QR code that retrieves the model information of this particular wind turbine by saying Scan. And now we can see all the information displayed on the smart glasses in front of our eyes. Let's take a look at checklists. First, we'll open the feature by saying the main menu, Checklists. Next, we'll select which template we'd like to use. In this case, it will be the silver inspections, so we will select it by saying number 1. And now let's go through the checklist by giving voice commands. Green, green. So now the checklist is filled out and saved for future reference. Now let's take a look at the concerns feature by saying the main menu, Found Concerns. Number 1. This will allow us to create a new concern by adding a text description, virtual pointers, or multimedia files to document any issues we found during our service operations. In this case, we'll start to document the concern by adding text. So we'll say speak text, and then saying what we want to record. Suspicious noise from the pump. So now that text is added to this concern. Next, we'll add a virtual pointer that will allow us to mark a component on this wind turbine for documentation purposes. We do this by saying add point, set point. And now you can see the teal colored virtual marker that points to a component, in this case a pump. You can also see it is saved as point 1. Now let's add a picture. We do this by saying add picture, take picture. Okay, so now we can see that the picture is saved as picture 1. You can also add a video to this concern in much the same way as we just added the picture here. Let's take a look at how repair guides work next. While in the main menu, we can navigate to it by saying Repair Guides, and then selecting the guide. In this case, that will be New Procedure, by saying number 1. This will pull up technical service instructions for the technician to follow when servicing this wind turbine. The instructions are usually comprised of steps of text and will sometimes include a helpful picture, video, or diagram. We can go to the next step by saying Next. So now we can see the next step in this procedure is displayed for us. Repair guide procedures can consist of 50 or more steps. To save time, we'll move on for now. Video help. Now we'll take a look at the same solution from different perspectives, hence the split screen. The left side represents the point of view of a technician who is physically present at the service location. The picture at the top right hand side of the left screen represents the video that is being captured and broadcast by the smart glasses. The right side of the split screen is what the remote individual sees. This remote individual could be an assistant, a specialist, or just about anyone who's not physically present at the service location, who's probably sitting in an office somewhere and assisting the technician with the repair. The tabs on the right hand side of the right screen represent different windows or views the remote individual has access to, such as the smart glasses stream, the endoscopic camera stream, or his own desktop. The remote individual also has tools available to him for visually conveying information to the technician, such as the pointer tool, marker tool, chat tool, screen tool. We will show you how those work a little later. We can also see on the left hand side of the right screen pointers and pictures that the remote individual can reference or share with the technician. The little flashing Wi-Fi icon indicates what is being shared and what the source is. Data such as pictures, diagrams, or video streaming can be shared from either the front-facing camera on the smart glasses, from the endoscopic camera, or from the remote individual's desktop. Right now we can see that the technician is sharing the video he is capturing from the smart glasses, as indicated by the flashing Wi-Fi icon next to the gentleman at the bottom left-hand side of the left screen. The remote individual can see everything the technician sees on his desktop, represented by the right screen. Now we can see the stream changed to the endoscopic camera, as indicated by the flashing Wi-Fi icon near the endoscopic camera at the bottom right-hand side of the left screen. The technician can see what is captured on the endoscopic camera on the smart glasses in the picture at the top right-hand side of the left screen. The remote individual can see the video streaming from the endoscopic camera on his desktop, as represented by the right. The remote individual can use the tools, which we mentioned earlier, that are on the bottom of the right screen to make markings on his desktop so the technician can see those same markings on the smart glasses, thus making it easier for the remote individual to communicate something to the technician in a clear and visual way. Here we can see the remote individual using a pointer to point to a particular component. We can see this on his desktop as well as the technician's smart glasses. Now we will show you how the remote individual can share information such as technical service info with the technician. Here we can see the remote individual sharing a diagram of a wind turbine with the technician and even circling a particular area of the diagram for the technician's benefit. The technician can see what the remote individual shared with him in the picture at the top right hand side of the smart glasses. This concludes our Smart Glasses AR solution overview. As I previously mentioned, this AR solution is highly adaptable to all industries, not just energy generation, but to heavy machinery, manufacturing plants, aircraft and spacecraft, and really any industry where highly complex machinery requires servicing and maintenance. Hope you enjoyed our presentation, and we also hope that we can be of assistance to you and to your business in the near future. Thank you.